Fez! Well, here's a nice surprise, and it's always nice to be surprised.
Unless it's by a lion.
Yeah, unless it's by a lion. I still can't believe that happened. Anyway, in an industry as competitive as video games, it's always nice to come across something different and innovative. Yeah, I know, cliche as hell, but forget that, true as it is. What we have here is something special. Something too many developers seem to forget. Something known only as...
Gameplay!
Gameplay. I wanted to say that, you flap dentist.
Whoa! Flap dentist? I'm using that.
Anyway, this is Fez, and you play Gomez, a 2D character living in a 2D village that you've never ever left. And you're getting along just fine, thanks very much. But alas, destiny catches up with you. Something's up with the universe, and it's up to you to set it right. It becomes clear that there's actually a third dimension.
Say what?
And as the game shifts from 2D to 3D, there's a nifty little sequence where the console appears to crash and reset to the beginning of the game. It's a pretty good example of what used to happen in the glorious days of red-ringing Xboxes, so don't panic if you play it and fear the worst.
Glorious days? What?
I was being sarcastic. Too soon?
Much too soon.
So, once the world has shifted to 3D, the game really comes alive. You can rotate the whole world left and right using the triggers and see new doors, new parts of the levels, and new things to collect. But it's so much cleverer than that. You're still essentially playing on a 2D plane, so through the magic of perspective illusions you can jump between platforms that appear to be far apart from one angle, but magically line up in another. Or you can climb walls that from the front are dead ends, but from the side form a continuous surface to grab. There are switches that reveal new ways to progress, puzzle rooms with more traditional solutions to find, and, the point of the game, cubes and cube pieces to collect. Cube pieces are strewn all over the various worlds, and you need 8 to complete each one. Tricky sections reward you with complete cubes, and the very trickiest puzzles reward you with anti-cubes, but those are much harder to come by.
The game refreshingly doesn't impede you for exploring, or trying out a slightly too long jump either. If you fall too far, or off the screen completely, you simply rematerialise where you started from, or thereabouts.
As simple as this seems, it's a huge part of why this game actually works. Hopping your way through the various colourful and varied worlds is never a chore, never boring, and never punishing.
Whoa, what's that?
Ah, the world map. Yeah, it's a bit of a head flap at first, but you will get to understand it. Each hexagon is an area of the game, and they tell you where there are cube pieces, cubes, secrets, treasure chests, relics, etc. still to find. They turn gold when you've done everything you can in that area, and in no time at all you'll be using this to mop up everything that you need to continue.
It's a great approach to a game and real fun to play, but it's not without problems. Some older consoles don't like it at all.
Microsoft!
And even on the 12-month-old GameTank Slim console, continuous play over a few hours started to slow the game down noticeably. But is it enough to stop you buying it? It shouldn't be, really. The developers have committed to patching it as soon as they can, and for 800 Microsoft points, which is roughly £6.85 or $10, you can't really go wrong for the sheer amount of fun you'll have trying to eke out all its secrets.
And there's a lot to uncover here. It might not take you too long, but there are many secrets, a new Game Plus mode for completionists, and a whole raft of hidden features that we aren't going to ruin here. Just give it a try.
So why is it called Fez?
Oh, when you flip into 3D land, you get given a Fez.
Good enough for me.
Oh, great. I'm glad you said that, as it's your birthday soon.
I don't want a Fez.
I've got to make a call. Dentist!
Don't you dare get me a Fez for my birthday.
You're going to get a smack at this rate.
Ooh.